Team 1 has got ourselves Atham and ready to go. Call of Duty on that team. We got Grook joining back in. Oh, with a big old Fury Warrior kiosk in the back, as well as Zivy versus Grifka. Sadly is going to go last in his team. Very, very fair. Very, very kind of you. Teresa is a Drenai with the blue. No, this isn't. I don't think this is a face we have seen so far. I think it's a new name. I thought Teresa was a different kind of monk, but that's. No, I don't think we ever had. Is that Lightforged true? That's Lightforged. I don't think we had a Lightforged monk before. Trix, we got Nina, we got Morph as well on that team. And no, normal Drenai. Hold on, racials. That is a normal Drenai racial. You have the new eyes though? Yellow, yeah. Wait a second. Actually, it doesn't look like Lightforged. Hold on a second. I just put the two and two together since they got new like demon customizations. Although yellow eyes don't really feel are very, very demon-y. Gonna be Judy getting blasted out in the back with a Fist of Fury whirling Dragon Punch. I feel like I haven't seen that ability in a while. Massive Fist of Fury back to back during the Serenity. Judy can't go anywhere. Trying to go for a cyclone. Mad kick. Oh, Teresa. What is this kick? Just a big old hoof upside the head. What is happening? Grook charging out. Trying to see if he can get himself a go. Teresa, do you have enough defenses to deal with Grook? Monks are not super durable. You have to rotate someone for this Furious Warrior. Trying to charge out of the way into a parry as the charge comes in. Stormbolt to follow. Grook trying to see if he can deny the parry. Mad Bleeds and Teresa is going to pour it out. Looking for a reheal. Grook not even giving you a breather. Teresa, no, he'll charge. Oh, Karma last second. Do you just burn through his Karma? Do you execute right through it? Do you just keep pounding the damage? And I think you just do. I think you just go pop a reflect, reduce some of that magic damage, just keep trucking on, as Teresa may need some kind of extra defensive. Got him some Fist of Fury, keeping him alive, but barely. Looking for a slow one to Grook, unless you got anything in cap. Oh, and the execute just comes through with Grook doing quite a bit of damage. 200k right stun kick. Yo, monks are looking kind of good. I don't know if the next tier set with 10-2 is going to make him that strong, but like you gotta get at least you gotta get a 200k kick, then like a pretty fatty blackout kick into another 200k kick with cooldown reduction. That is gonna be kind of nice, honestly. As a monk, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Morph with a bit of an ultra time. Grook is gonna back up for just a second. Got himself I see a lot of people strafing back and forth. As a melee, I totally get it. But strafing in and out of a ring of fire is probably a really bad idea. You're just stacking up that dot damage and it's just gonna hurt long term. He's a Fury Warrior, so Bloodthirst is just gonna heal him just fine. But man, don't do that to yourself. Let's get us another mix going instead. Another song out of this one. Actually, let me skip that one too. Grook just putting in the pressure into Morph. Man, try to see if he can back up out of it. Looking for a couple of instant casts, but I think he's instant casting blast into his face. Isn't he? Is gonna go for a polymorph off of a breath. Morph needs to get himself a setup right now. He's got a lot of cooldowns ready. I just need a second to be able to execute everything. Got himself touching the magic. Interrupt on Arcane. Ice block right after. Shatter throw. This man is prepped with a shattering throw. Didn't give him a chance. Cutting the boy down before he had a moment. Charging it, Nina immediately. Reflect a Hodge back on Nina. You better keep careful. Nina, this man means business. Blessing of Protection does not have a shadow for this one. Leaping to literally another zip code, another state of mind. The man just leaped out of that situation so far away. Shield of Innocence for Nina. Grook does have a big defensive for this one. You could just see if you can man mode this. That is immunity for Nina. They don't have anything for a while. No bubble for a good bit. Grook won't have an answer for the bubble, but he could just truck on the damage. Defensive stance, maybe even rotate a big defensive of his own. Does he have any cooldowns available? Does have recklessness? Maybe this could be enough. Stun, does Nina have a bubble for this one? There's going to be a bubble. Does Grook have an out? He may just be looking at a big cooldowns here. Trinket still available. He could go for a trinket. Doesn't want to do it yet. Doesn't want to run away. He's not running out. He's not pressing defensive. He's just hanging in. Staying calm, staying collected, definitely more calm than I am. Next Hodge for Nina could be huge, so to get a proper Hodge. Executes out of Grook could be really, really deadly. Trinketed, I don't even know what you trinketed. But Grook does end up taking it down. My goodness. Grook more like a crook, because this man just stole all your health with those executes and rampages. More to call as the Stormbolt connects. It's pretty good with the Stun Retro. Trinkets out of it with a Reflect. Tricks. Might just have to figure out a way around this one. Is going to send out anyone with pets, and Grook may just have to go for big heals. I think he's going to have to wait until Tyrant is out and then fear all these pets to everywhere. Probably has himself a leap, got him some big defenses, turned us out, maybe fear all those things. There goes the fear on the pets, kind of tricks us out in the open by himself. Not a lot of defenses left. Wall, Darkpack has been used already. Big bleed by Grook. Needs to land us in these pets. Quick interrupt on the tricks. Does he just go down execute? Oh my god, big leap. Oh, I don't think he even executed him. I think it was just a leap and just the force of this man, just the weight, the pressure just collapsed on the shoulders of the Warlock. It's just a lot to deal with. Big secret technique. Is this going to be the fall of Grook? The hero of the Horde, the hero we needed all night tonight, trying to see if we catch up to Grufka. Just gotta keep trucking at it. If Grufka, he's gonna have to go for some dots and auto attacks. Grook, if he can get away from the rogue, just not take damage for a bit. The secret technique. Second one will start kicking in. Does he have a rupture on you? Shadow step into you. Cheap shot. Grook got nothing. I think it's just over for Grook. Yeah, it's just not much you can do. Unless you got a secret technique reset, there's only so much that can be done. Well done, Grook, man. I loved it. I want to see Grook, dude. Can somebody give this man like the Horde equivalent to like a Medal of Honor? Like this guy, the fallen champion. I miss you already. Gonna be Athel with a stun into Grifka, forcing a trinket out of him. Also trinket or human rage forced out of Athaman as well. Grifka not really bailing out of here entirely. He doesn't actually have a way to bail out anymore. No vanishes. It says like 2 charges of vanish are up, but the cooldown is up. Is that a bug? That might be a bug actually. Sap off of that reset. Blind by Atho, making sure you get himself a proper go. Grifka in the stealth. Actually, no, get caught out. Next stun could be really deadly. Who is this gonna be? Getting shot by the rogue? Does Athok bubble it? He might just have to bubble. Cloak? No cloak? No, but let's go for a reset. Wake of Ashes doesn't quite connect to the rogue. That is super unfortunate. Atho, man. Oh man, oh man. But Bubble's back up. If Grifka isn't careful, Bubble in those 9 seconds could be the turnaround that Athaman needs. I don't know how he's looking on that Crusade. But if Grifka does have Cloak, big secret, no wall for that one. Bubble out, Grifka with a stun. Oh, so second hole, baby. Whoa. Maybe has to get something going on. Vanish last second. Consecration walking back into it. Is there a doubt on him? Xpurg. He got his Spurg. Ather should be able to catch him. Judgment at least puts him in combat. Grifka with a gouge. Does he have a stun for this one? Ather doesn't have anything for this one right now. He does not go in for damage. Blind instead. Shadow Blades. Oh, getting a shot. Shield of Vengeance. If I think maybe get a Shield of Vengeance in between, wall this off really early. Spore Cloak comes back in last second. Shield of Vengeance needs to be your first global. Does get it. Grifka has a vanish back up. Just someone to Atha. Blind. He vanish. Glare, he still finds you. Oh, gets him out in the open. Cheat death right after Cloak or Shadow's Gouge. Last second, do you have enough to finish him? You gotta get in there. Tell me you got the mobility. He's charging in. He's making moves. He's trying to get in there. Sabbed by the rogue, though, does get away from Athel long enough to get himself a reset. Cheap shot. Oh, that is brutal. That was just brutal, man. The back and forth. It was so close. Flare down. Grifka does get spotted. Hunter's mark on him. Kiosk is going to make sure he doesn't make any mistakes against Grifka. Trinket really early for Grifka. Are you teabagging? Are you teabagging? Is that what's happening? I think he just called it quits, right? He's just like, hey, it's over. I'm done. Yeah, oh, come on, Grifka. Okay. I don't like when you guys give up like that, but I guess, like, what do you do there, right? What do you do? Grug, though, man. Stole my heart, stole the show. I love that, man. The close one versus Grifka and Atho. I honestly feel like that could have gone either way. It came down to the wire. My goodness.